In this video, I'm rolling with Max again. Max is a blue belt at the academy. He's been a blue belt for a while. He actually transferred in as a blue belt from another academy. That's why he has a stripe on his belt. And he's been at it a while, you know? He's a little bit younger than me, maybe a lot younger. And he's lighter than me, so he's one of the few people in the academy that are smaller than me. So coming back from injury, I look for that. I look for that as far as a rolling partner. I don't want to roll with someone that's 300 pounds when I'm not sure how my MCL is going to hold up. I do have on the Anaconda knee brace, which I think is very supportive and protective. If I knew that what I knew then, I would just wear an Anaconda knee brace on both knees from day one. Because it just seems like they offer a level of protection. You know, it's not like wearing a giant knee pad for skateboarding or something, but it's going to give you that little bit of extra cushion. So there he's trying to run around my guard. Now I'm trying to roll, and Max doesn't go crazy or anything, but, you know, he's not going to give me any mercy, so to speak. He does know I'm injured, so he's trying to go easier, but he's got a fast game. You know, he's even though he's smaller than me, he's very strong for his size, and he's technical. So there I was able to hit him with the tripod sweep. We're laughing about it because he's felt it a million times. It's hard to stop. You know, it's not about getting good at a million different things. It's getting good at a few things. It's not the kick you practiced. It's not the 1,000 kicks you practiced one time. It's the one kick you practiced 1,000 times. And that's definitely the case with my tripod sweep. So here is my butterfly half guard. I'm looking to wrap his collar around his throat at this point. I'm looking to get behind his arm. But I'm looking to do it in a way that doesn't rattle my MCL. So everything I'm doing in this round, I'm also thinking, is this going to cause my injury? Because that's what ligament injuries do. They come back. You know, now it could be a tear this time. Not just a partial tear, but a total tear. So there I controlled his left arm and hit him with the butterfly sweep. I have to say that was really cool. It felt great to do it, and it's something I thought about later in the day, just not on who I did it to, but just the fact that I was able to execute something that can roll somebody on their back who's trying their best to resist you. I just love the butterfly sweep, or sweeps in general. I think anybody that watches the channel know I've said this before. I actually like a good sweep better than a submission. Because a submission is just a cherry on top. A sweep, to me, is one of the most difficult things you could do in jiu-jitsu. You're going from a bad position to a good position instantly. So here I'm fighting his hand. He's looking to do a hip bump there. He should put that left foot on the mat and really follow through with that hip bump, because he was pretty powerful, even though he was doing it wrong. If he did it right, I probably would have been rolled over. Also, when you're doing the hip bump sweep, you want to set it up, right? So you want to pull on the guy's head and make him think you're going for a guillotine. And then when he backs out and he's resisting, that's when you hit him with the hip bump sweep. If you just try to hit it on somebody, you know, they could just base. So you have to trick them. You have to get them off their base. So here, again, the whole roll in the back of my mind, I'm saying, I hope this doesn't hurt my MCL. I hope this doesn't hurt my MCL. So everything I do, I think, is this going to bang the side of my knee? Because that's the main way it could be re-injured. See there, normally I could have wrestled up and wrapped around his leg. That's what I was thinking. Here I'm playing like a spider guard, looking for the De La Riva. Again, I'm trying to keep my right leg out of the equation, but sometimes he pushes me into it. And there I was able to throw him over with the spider guard. So it was like a untraditional spider guard sweep. But if you could push somebody's bicep and and it goes behind their base, they're going to fall over. So it's a spider guard sweep nonetheless. So I kind of didn't fight that hard to let him get his guard back, because I just didn't want to put that extra strain. I didn't want to do a lot of movements that I would have found strenuous, and he was looking to get out of there. So I let him get out. And there he stood up. See, he wants that 2-on-1 leg control, and that's smart. But just like an arm drag, you have to not only drag the leg by, but you have to go by the other direction. You have to turn your body and go. So you're dragging the leg and shooting by at the same time. If you just try to drag the leg, the person can re-guard. Max is demonstrating great balance here. See that? I almost swept him a couple of times, and then I hit him with the dummy sweep. He avoided everything, and it was due to his good balance. Now, what I could have done was pushed off on his knee and hit him with the butterfly sweep when he based out. When he sat back like that, I could have just kicked off one knee, knocking out the base, and then flipping him with my other hook. But thank you for watching. More to come with Max. If you find value in my content, you want to help support the channel, I have an ex-martial link in the description. I have a Taphouz link in the description. I have a Buy Me a Coffee link. If you purchase anything through these pages or you buy me a coffee, it helps support the channel and motivates me to continue to make these videos. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe.